Hello and welcome to another project update. So today I did a lot of background coding stuff that probably isn't visible, so I probably won't cover it for too long. But I made a I updated a existing script called like puzzle or something like that, and yeah, it's a script that I forgot about forgot about, but I decided to bring it back and see if I can show it to you. It's not. It's not open right now. Oh, here it is. So this is like a generic script that is designed to allow me to keep track of whether or not a puzzle has been solved. It doesn't have any of the actual puzzle logic in it. It's that's not really what it's for. It's kind of like a wrapper. It helps me so it like checks the save data to see if like a puzzle has been solved or not. Specifically checks the dungeon save data. If it's been solved, then it like sets the then it like I can call a function that like basically says to put the for example, this is technically a puzzle. It's a puzzle in the sense that you press the switch and it opens the door, and if it has already been pressed like earlier in the save file, then it'll make sure that the door is already open when you load in the level. This was so I technically had this system set up yesterday, but I wasn't using the puzzle script, and now it is set up so that it is using the puzzle script, and it works exactly the same as it does before. But now it's a lot easier for me to set up, and I could reuse it for other stuff. Anyway, so now for some of the new stuff that I did. Again, this is technically something that I've already done before, but I reworked it to make it because it was broken. It was broken before, and now it's not broken anymore. And yeah, so this is a bomb spawner. It's kind of like a bomb plant in Ocarina of Time, and then you got these two destructible walls. These now work again. I'm pretty satisfied with how they're working. I even have a bunch of cool sound effects set up for the bomb and stuff. I don't have any sound effects for the actual wall being destroyed, but I can work on that some other time. All right, so this is called a seed bomb. It blows off of this stalk here, and then it falls down, and then it falls off, and you can pick it up. Oh, all right. So what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to play an animation where one grows in, and then it pops off. That didn't happen. I'll investigate that some other time, but for now, it's not a big deal. In terms of how it looks, I'm pretty satisfied with it. Oh, and also yesterday there was a puzzle over here. This is not set up to use the puzzle script because it doesn't keep it. I did not design it to keep to like save its. It's a timed puzzle, so whether or not it has been solved doesn't get saved in the save data. That's kind of the point of this puzzle here. And another thing I did is I moved the pressure plate for that puzzle into this room here, so that you have to break the so you have to destroy the wall in order to solve it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've done. I've been doing some thinking, and I think I will follow through with the idea of making a third floor for this dungeon, but I'm not going to move this room here. Instead, I'm going to put like a door or something on it and have it called like the boss key or something. Then you have to like find the boss key on the third floor. And then I think to get to the third floor, I'll make it so you have to like jump onto the vines and climb up. I think I discussed this yesterday, but just kind of reiterating it. Anyways, that's pretty much all I worked on today. Oh yeah, there was this other thing that it's not a major thing, but yesterday there was this bug with the pressure plate in this room. Oh, it's already pressed because, yeah, it's like solved in the save data. Yeah, the door's open, but it's solved now, but yesterday there was this weird issue where the the pressure plate would appear pressed even though it wasn't, and even though the puzzle wasn't solved. That is solved now. You can't see that right now, but you're just gonna have to take my word on that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've done today. It's more than it sounds. Again, lots of back end coding stuff that I think is probably a good idea because it allows me to structure the SaveData better. Because the thing is, hold on, let's see if I can kind of show you what I mean. When I first created the SaveData, it's still kind of there, but sorry, I had to check my phone there for a bit. Okay, let's see if I can find the SaveData script. Where is it? Here it is. So a lot of the data gets stored in this dictionary called miscellaneous, where I can address all the items in that by an ID and return either a bool or an int or a float or a string from that. I don't think I'm going to get rid of that, but I want to try to move away from using that because I think the idea of putting everything in just one long, basically a list, but a list, but not necessarily, yeah, putting everything all in one spot is probably a bad idea because it makes it hard for me to because I have to like come up with a unique ID for every single. If I have to come up with a unique ID for every single little thing, I'm going to forget which IDs I've already used. But if I can like if for each dungeon I can put data for that dungeon inside of its own data within it, which I've already started doing, then I can have certain data being like per dungeon. Like, so here's the dungeon data script which I updated today. I have total number of obtained keys, which is that you've obtained for that dungeon. Explored rooms. This isn't used yet, but I will use it when I have like a map system. Unlock doors. This is used. This is a list of strings, and it's like when you unlock a door, it adds that door to that list of unlocked doors, and then when you load into level again, it'll like check to see if the door is like on that list. And then solved puzzles. This is something I added today. This is what this puzzle here uses now. And see if I can kind of show you that. So this is all stored in JSON format. I think that in the future I will switch over to a different format because JSON is, yeah, here it is, puzzle one. So the ID, and this is like stored in a DungeonSaveData object with the ID of dungeon one, and I have obtained keys -1. I think, yeah, none of the doors are unlocked, and that puzzle has been solved. But in the future, this will not be in JSON. This will probably be in BSON, which is like a binary format of JSON. And I think that I'm not 100% sure of this, but I'm pretty sure that the library that I'm using, that is Newtonsoft, I think that I can just switch some things around. It'll switch from JSON to BSON, and I won't have to worry too much about that. I could be wrong about that, but regardless, it's probably not a big deal. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.